am Marcia Windross, English language coach. I help non-native English speakers to improve their English skills to an advanced level for business and general purposes. For a couple of years, I've worked with and learned from non-native English speakers that one of the biggest challenges they face is how difficult it can be to understand English when listening to native speakers, especially those from the United Kingdom who speak really fast and contract a lot of words. So I decided to put together a series on how non-native English speakers can listen to spoken English more easily and also speak the language more accurately by paying attention to various aspects of English sounds. This video is the first in a 4-part series on understanding English by paying attention to word stress. This won't take long. In just a few minutes, I'll share a few reminders that can help a non-native English speaker to follow and understand the language when it's being spoken by native and native level speakers. Here we go. We're going to take a quick look at some basic ideas that are key to understanding the sound of English words. Let's start by reminding ourselves about the meaning of pronunciation. Pronunciation is how a word is spoken, or the sound of a word or a set of words. In English, there are 2 major categories of sound, and they work together for us to form our words. These sound categories are vowels and consonants. We look at each of these extensively in other videos, but here is where I draw your attention to vowel sounds. For now, just remember that vowel sounds are formed by breath freely passing through the voice box and mouth. To correctly pronounce a word in English, it's important to be able to identify the part of the word that has a vowel sound. The part of the word that has a vowel sound is called a syllable. Let's take a look at some examples of words with 1 or more syllables. The first example is no. No. This word has 1 vowel sound. It has 1 syllable. The second example is later. Later. This word has 2 vowel sounds, or 2 syllables. For the third example, let's take a look at the word syllable itself. How many syllables does it have? Syllable. This word has 3 syllables. Some words have even more syllables. When there are more than 1 syllable in a word, one of them is usually said more strongly than the others. That syllable is called the stressed syllable. Stressed syllables are clearer, longer, louder. They are said with a higher pitch and with greater mouth or facial movements. If there is another syllable in the word that is said almost as strongly, then the syllable that's said the strongest has the main stress, while the one that's said almost as strongly has the secondary stress. All the other syllables that are said with little or no strength are called unstressed syllables. At this point, you may be asking, so what? Why should I care about any of this? The reason you should care about this is that how a word is said affects the meaning it carries. Let's look at an example. Let's take another look at the word syllable. 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 Which part of the word is said in the strongest way? Or in other words, where is the stress? Syllable. The stress is on the first syllable in this word. Now I'll ask you the same question I asked before, but this time I'll stress another part of the word. Here we go. Where is the stress in the word syllable? If you asked, what? I asked, where is the stress in the word syllable? If that was confusing, I'll ask the question another way. Where is the stress in the word syllable? Where is the stress in the word syllable? Pronouncing the word that way is also awkward and confusing. To remind you, the correct way to say this word is syllable. With these examples of putting the stress on different parts of a word, I've showed you that how a word is said matters. It affects how easily others understand what is being said. Saying words correctly is important for effective communication. You may be wondering, how do I put this to use? I'll start by saying that the way a word is stressed is called its stress pattern, and there are at least 3 rules you should be aware of that affect the stress pattern of English words. In the next video, I'll show you how to put all this to use when I share the first rule with you. Until then, like and share this video if it helped you get a better understanding of English by paying attention to word stress. Hit the subscribe button to be notified when the next video is out. Then, make your way over to my exclusive Facebook group for intermediate level, non-native English-speaking business executives. There you'll find lots of support from others who are also on their journey to becoming advanced speakers of English for business and general purposes. See you in the next video, and cheers to your English upgrade.